if you remember last stream, this is the gas station where we had the bunker where we decided to make a base. I still am considering doing that for this run because I still wanted to implement that idea. I thought it was really cool. The only difference is now it's Darkness Falls. Even so, I was able to pull up the exact same save file from vanilla. The only difference is I decided to go ahead and just restart fresh, but same map, because there are certain things in Darkness Falls that you start out differently than in vanilla. Again, I'm explaining this as if you've never heard of Darkness Falls before. For those of you who have, please bear with me. I ramble, but at the same time, I'm trying to be thorough for those that have never played it. When you first start out, and first thing you'll notice too is the hotbar is huge. Storage is huge. It starts you out differently. You get the note, but for the most part, you have no memory, supposedly. And you have a backpack. You open the backpack, you get like a notebook. In this notebook, you create class books. You have all these different classes, and the easiest way to show you is up here in the skills. The farmer class, the hunter class, which is what I chose first. You've got laborer, mechanic, scavenger, scientist, security, survivalist, and this last tab, technology. This is like the key part of the whole series, is you're working up to this skill tree right here. You can only access it, I believe, after you reach like level 75. And not only that, it requires a separate class book. But each of these classes you create a book for, and not only once you choose one do you complete certain missions. For example, hunter mission. I've just now completed the last one, and I'll show you the final reward. But anyways, in these you can then create skill books again to eventually unlock all these other classes. You could end up having them all. The flip side of that, if you don't end up doing that, there's these things called perks. And in the perks, you can sort of almost access the same things you would, like the base stuff. Let me go ahead and make that clear, the base stuff. So like for instance, the laborer, advanced engineering, hammer forge, you can actually get to the forge stuff, like advanced forge workbenches, by just leveling up. But it actually shows you the requirements over here. It'll say tool crafting 1, tool crafting 2. You need to be level 50. Already available to the laborer class. If you're the laborer class, you have this unlocked. If not, you can get it through a book. Things that you find around the world. So like in vanilla, the skill books, there are certain ones you can read, and this is what you get. Unlock these without having to, for one, spend the point that you get for skills. Basic things. Now, the other side of that is action skills. This is like almost a reflection of Alpha 17, I believe. The idea is the more you use something, for example, rifles or clubs, okay, the more you use it, the more you level up in that specific skill. And then once you keep leveling up so much in each skill, you can then go back and add points to these sub skills underneath it. So for example, bow and arrow is now level 3 out of 100, and it'll show you here in great detail every time you level up what all you gain. You don't use points, it just levels up automatically. However, the skill below it, like Robin Hood, once I reach level, I think it's like 10 or 20. So there's archery 10, archery 20, this thing right here. Once it hits a certain number, that's when these become unlocked, and then you can use skill points to unlock it. They give you benefits. And it's the same for any of these. You see the base one here and anything below it. If you see this number out of 100 NA, that's what level in that area you are. And you can keep scrolling down different pages and it'll show you what they are. Okay? Now that all that's said and done, once you have your skill and you get your starter missions, the first thing that the game even tells you to do is not to like get sticks, get rock, and get fiber, and make a bed and campfire and all that. It tells you to go straight to the trader. This is Trader Hugh, the same trader we had before. I honestly see it as a plus side. The trader is now open 24 hours. The bad news is his whole base is not indestructible anymore. It can be damaged. The trader can die. He can be killed. He can be overrun. The good news is these aren't bad of starter places to live until you can find a place to live out here. Normally on your first night, you'll want to stay somewhere safe. The trader is not that bad. If you can run to him and find him, you can stay there and stay safe. You can loot them just like you can any other place. The only other side too is, I don't know if you guys notice or not, but up there at the top where it shows the day and what is that thing called? Oh my gosh. Compass. The compass, there is no time. You don't know what time it is. The idea is you don't know. It's a mystery.
Purchase something.
Now, you can go to any working vending machine and it'll show you the time right down here. You can even go and talk to a trader.
How may I serve you?
Never mind. Will he do it? Will he show me the time? He will not. Oh, inventory. There's the time. Okay, daytime.
I only do business with real customers.
Okay, so the other side of you might have noticed there's a new trader. This is the White River Scout Trader. For the most part, they do have separate missions. Not only that, their inventory is mainly health stuff. So that's really cool.
Goodbye.
Yeah, bye. Their missions are like the, I don't know if anyone will remember or not. Back in the day, I think it was like Alpha 19. The sticky notes missions that was like go kill cheerleaders, go kill the vacation fat zombies, go kill male zombies. You go to the location, you activate it, and they all just show up. That's like what her missions are. His missions are the same as they always been. You go to different locations, blah 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 blah. Okay. Now I think I've literally rambled on so much it's gonna drive me insane. But this is where I'm at now. Same as I was in the vanilla series. I think I only did like 1 or 2 episodes. But I got a working forge. That's cool. The forge is different. You don't smelt. You just have the raw materials in your inventory. All you need is an anvil and a die set. That's for like making bullets. All the other benches, there's so many other extra benches, which as we play, you'll have to just play or follow along with me to figure out what they are. I know for the most part. I literally, as much as I've played this mod, I've only scratched the surface of this mod. And I'm learning more as I go. There's even other people that I have learned from, tips and tricks and whatnot, about what to do. The difficulty in this with Darkness Falls is it's meant to be harder. So you don't necessarily need to make it more difficult in the settings unless you want to. I think before I was at Warrior when I did the base game. This one is Nomad, and the only reason for that is basically consider all difficulties like down a notch. Like what was normal is now Nomad. What was Nomad is Warrior. What was Warrior is whatever the difficulty was after that. That's why I chose Nomad. I also, from a pro tip, I changed the multiplier to just base normal 100%. And the reason for that is when you're leveling up in your game stage, the game can get significantly tougher faster than it would in the base game. So they suggested just to leave it at that. However, the loot abundance is still set for 200 plus because why not? I mean, literally, why not? So, with that, this is where I'm at. I've got the missions completed. I'm gonna open this up because in here is a nice, sweet hunting rifle instead of this pipe rifle that is, for one, loud. So I'm gonna put a silencer on this hunting rifle. Plus, the hunting rifle is a lot faster, more damage. I love it. However, we're gonna modify that guy so that I get that bullet that was reloaded into it. I'll keep it in there just because I can. Now, what is my... I have no skills. This is a rifle, so now it's a 2 out of 100. I'm able to level that up as soon as I get a point. Base. I need a base. I need a place to live. I did right here, right? That's what I had said before. So here we go. We're going to make this home. And first, as you can see, it is occupied. I need to clear it out. It goes around back. Hey, buddy. Pop shot. I need to reload. And stay silent. Oh, you ducked. You sneaky, sneaky biker. Cool beans. What do we got? There is a chest in the trader that I ended up looting, but also just dumped a bunch of stuff that I already collected. Because on the way here, I was just like running, collecting anything I could. And even what I've been collecting up until now, before I even showed you guys, I've dumped into there just so I could make it faster. Look, I could run faster. I don't know if you guys noticed already too, the level of items are different. The way it goes is, you know, 1... and goes up by 10, but obviously it's like 11, 21, 31, 41, 51. The rarity, as far as I know, it goes up pretty high. I'm trying to think, the highest I got was like 60 or 70. The color changes per 10, basically, and that's for rarity, but also for better words. Betterness is the word I want to use, but more efficient tool would probably be the more appropriate thing to say. I need to empty this place out with club, which, did I level up? I did, but does, no. Blunt weapons, action skill. So if I had leveled up in that and pummel Pete, then I would be able to get a higher level club. Oh, right. So, I believe in this game too, there isn't just a access to the door. So, like, you know how like there's always going to be a way in. There's always going to be a door that is open. I believe the idea of this is you're supposed to be able to... Not supposed to be able to. The only way to get in is to destroy something. So, there we go. We got a girl over here. I'll try and conserve on ammo. If I can. Even though the silenced rifle is by far my best. Ooh, that's a fire axe. Scrap iron fire axe. So also too, yeah, there's not just... I don't even know what to call it. A fire axe. There's scrap. So like the pipe stuff is almost considered like that in weapons. Scrap is what that is in tools. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that part. Gotta level up in rifle somehow. And then you even level up in looting. The more you loot, the more you level up in it. So I'm gonna loot everything, which is perfect for me because you know I love to loot. The only thing too is cars have alarms. Most do. I don't know if all do, but most do. So that's a difference in strategy as well. You can't just go around just opening up all cars now unless you want to attract every zombie around existence. Yes, that is a thing too. Noise attracts zombies. So it was one thing about like heat being generated by like, you know, workbenches, crafting and whatnot. It's true too to the fact of If you make noise, it's gonna attract. So all that. Just got a shovel and some steel. Heck yeah. I am gonna be smart, unlike myself forever ago. Yesterday, even. And, oh, not fall to my death for one. I have this place figured out yet. Hey, burn boy. Did I close that? I did. And put my bed down. So that I can respawn if I die. Better yet, I will take apart with this. There we go. What we got in here? Wow. A lot of stuff. And with that, too, the crafting is insane if you can't tell. To make guns, you have to have like different parts of the gun in order to even make the gun. So there's that. I'm just gonna rush all this stuff, because honestly, what's the point? There is no point. This is gonna make great for a cooking area eventually. So I'm excited about that. I was gonna say, do any of these cabinets work? If not, they're going on. I don't want them anymore. I should probably start being quiet because it's gonna attract more zombies. Not doing well at all already for what I was preaching earlier. Oh, that thing just got destroyed? What? Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe make this the sleeping quarters? Maybe? It looks nasty, but it is what it is. I can paint it, make it look better. Oh no, that ain't happening. So, bed is going right here. Oh, that for a fact. What is, who and what is tearing up anything up there? I don't know. Okay. A lot of food. Wow. It's gonna be food storage. Not feathers. Silly. Food and water. Not guns. Scrap that. Because I don't want it. Organize. What do we got? Anything food-wise? No? Yes, maybe? Okay. Weapons. I need to open up this. Cool stuff. So, okay, that's where we'll put all of our weapon stuff. How about that? I guess tools as well, but I'll need these tools. Shotgun, rifle, pistol, yep. So I'll put the rifle there. Melee weapons, we'll even do shotgun ammo next to it. And I guess tools down here. Organize you some more. I should probably put the land claim block down. Where did I have it? Up on the shelf right here? I think I did, yeah. What's up here? Ooh, more ammo. Arrows, huh? this over here? Nah, I don't have it anymore. Now, how much is it going to take to break this thing? Not bad. 300. I can deal with that. Light source. Food. Gotta put you in there. Food, by the way. It's convenient too because it shows down here food and water, your health and stamina. The yellow bar is your experience bar. So yeah, it's not bad. Now, as far as medical stuff, we can do medical stuff up here. Okay, now we can get busy on what we're gonna make everything. I believe out here will be like crafting, and here will be cooking. And then here is like living with medical stuff. Maybe put the chem station there. Yeah. Getting ideas of other places where I'm going to put the workbenches. So I think that is that. The very first night's usually very boring because the idea is not going out at night just because it can be dangerous. So, okay, so it's officially nighttime. That's the thing. The chimes still exist. So I'm pretty sure that's 22 o'clock. So with that, now is the time to be quiet and sneaky moving around. Yeah, even closing and opening doors still makes noise. If I stay quiet, stay still, it should go away. Should. They may not. They may lose interest eventually. So, a good hint that I was told too is also all this stuff. If you've played vanilla, you know that sometimes it can be annoying to have all this. But in this mod, it's actually very beneficial to have this information for certain things. Animal husbandry. It's currently only partially working. Create a secure pen with outdoors and place the baby animal. How do you get baby animals? And now I have no idea what time it is. What am I going to be able to make food-wise? Probably nothing, because I don't have any of these. Beating on my doors. See, the one thing I really wish they had, and I know it's probably not gonna happen, is I wish you could skip the nights by sleeping. Of course, you can't skip the night by sleeping. The whole point is it's another challenge in itself. The only problem is especially the very first couple of nights, it gets very boring unless you're very daring and very ballsy and just go out, which I might be just because this is really boring and I really don't want to just keep sitting here and doing nothing. I think I would have more fun going out there and just killing zombies. I might go out here and just go guns blazing and get them. I need to get fiber. I need to eat. I need to eat something. Let's go. Why not, right? Tearing up everything out here. Oh, does that mean it's almost daytime? Ooh, okay. This is good news. almost got me. But you didn't. You're just over there banging on my house. Tear up my house now. Just got there. Hurry! Get off of it. Silencer is definitely helping. And a machete. The other thing too about this is like tools and stuff that I was fixing and upgrading, or not upgrading, but repairing. The idea is if you have more than one of the same tool, keep it, because you can use other tools in the workbench to repair. It's gonna be loud. Where's a wolf? So for instance, that is the machete that I have, I can also use to repair the machete I have now whenever it gets damaged, instead of spending materials on repairing it. Because if you use materials to repair it, it's possible that it'll lower in quality unless you have it skilled up in your skills. So for instance, that one that I use for tools, crafting tier 11 for tools, decrease crafting time by 1%. Tools below quality 11 will no longer degrade on repair. That's what I'm talking about. And it's same for tools, same for weapons, same for, I believe, that's like melee weapons, and then guns for armor as well. Yeah, so anything that has degrade value. I might just go ahead and kill this wolf. Get the meat. I also got that baseball bat. I'm pretty excited about that baseball bat. That'll be better melee damage for sure. I'm excited about that. I love this game. I love it, I love it, I love it. But, you know, day one, this is what we're at.